So let's talk about Jaafar possibly being an Oscar nominee, Michael possibly being an Oscar nominated film, and let's also talk about Jaafar and the GQ Middle East magazine. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Mac G back with another video, and today is Freestyle Friday. We know what that is, man. If you're a person who's been on this channel many a times, you already know, or the old channel, mistakenly, sorry. If you was on the old channel, you definitely know Freestyle Friday is a day I pick whatever topics I want to talk about, regardless if it's trending, regardless if it's something that's, you know, prominent within pop culture, entertainment. I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And today I got 3 things about the Michael movie, but more specifically about Jaafar Jackson as well. But before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, /follow, and make sure you're sharing. We are still trying to grow this channel. We're going to continue to try to grow this channel as much as we possibly can. We're starting to roll over a little bit. People are starting to come back to the channel a little bit by little bit, but it's going to take a lot more effort from myself and from you all as well. Just a little bit from y'all, but a lot more from me. So please make sure you guys are subscribing, make sure you're sharing, make sure you're liking the videos that you like to watch, and you know, just vibe with me, man. Just get in the comments, talk a little bit. Let's have a little bit of dialogue back and forth, because that's what's gonna help us to build this channel back up, man. I'm still so disappointed that my other channel got taken, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. There's been a lot of things going on as far as social media for me personally the past few months, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that another time. But right now, let's get into the topic of Michael. Now, it's been, you know, it's still early. The voting, shortlist votings doesn't go out until probably the middle of December, like around December 10th, 11th, where they start making the short list of movies, films, and actors, actresses, and other things of that nature, to compile the list of what they're going to have in these categories for the Oscars. But Michael, The Odyssey, Project Hail Mary are 3 films that are possibly going to be in, you know, best film for the Oscars. I believe that, honestly, I would love to see Michael win that, but going to be honest, it's probably either going to be Project Hail Mary or it's going to be The Odyssey or some other, like, you know, foreign dramatic film that possibly could be. But those are the 2 that I think would beat out Michael if Michael doesn't win. I really do want Michael to win. That was my favorite movie so far of 2026. Project Hail Mary was definitely a great movie. Ryan Gosling is a great actor. I'm so happy that he is doing Ghost Rider. It's gonna be fun because he's funny, charismatic, and he can act his ass off. So I'm very excited for that. But I believe that, you know, the Oscars is not gonna lean towards Michael favorably. I feel it's just one of those things. I don't think that that is gonna win. I want it to win, but I don't think it's gonna win. But we shall see. We also got Jaafar possibly being in the category for Best Actor. Now, last year, Michael B. Jordan, you know, won Best Actor, which it hasn't been done since Will Smith did it in, what was that? The incident happened in 2021, 2022, 2021, I believe, for King Richard. And then before that, it hadn't been done for a while. Let's just put it like that. I think Forrest Whitaker was the last person as an African-American to win that category. But Jaafar is going to be up against a lot of great competition. He's going to be up against probably Matt Damon, Ryan Gosling. There's a few other movies that I'm trying to think of right now that he's probably going to have to go up against. But personally, I feel when you're trying to embody a person who has already lived on this earth that everybody knows, loves, is enamored with, it's a very large task to ask somebody to portray that person. And on top of that, you are a part of the family that this person came from. So it makes it even more difficult. It makes it even more of an uphill battle. And for him to have to learn the dance moves and also learn how to act, which this is his first acting job, you know what I'm saying? So for him to have to learn all the dance moves, really get into the choreography of everything, really buckle down and really hone those skills, and then having to act as well and trying to bring that voice that Michael carried with him throughout his whole career and trying to have the mannerisms of Michael Jackson and everything. I feel that is something that is very, very difficult. It's no different than when Michael B. Jordan had to play basically his twin brother, but had to play it in two different facets. He had to play it in two different ways because twins are identical, but they are not the same as far as thought processes and things like that. So you have to kind of have different techniques and mannerisms with each person. Same thing with Michael. Like, Jaafar had to play his uncle. So me personally, I feel that Jaafar is, just this much better than the other ones. Now, don't get me wrong, Matt Damon in the Odyssey, I've seen parts of the Odyssey. We're not going to talk about how I've seen parts of the Odyssey, but I've seen parts of it, and Matt Damon's performance in the Odyssey is phenomenal. And Ryan Gosling's performance in Project Hail Mary, I see why that movie was so successful. I see why that movie was so interesting, and it's a great movie. Let's put it like that. And I feel like if Jaafar was to lose that category, it would have to be to Ryan Gosling. That's the only person I would say, acting wise, really took things to another level. So personally, I want Michael to win everything. Every category that Michael's in. For costuming, win that. For best film, win that. For best actor, win that. Best supporting actor, win that. Coleman Domingo. I don't care. I want everything to go Michael way, but it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We probably gonna have another 1989. What was that? 1989, 1988 Grammy Awards type of thing, where Michael Jackson dropped bad in 87, and then all of a sudden he didn't win anything for the Grammys, or 88, he didn't win anything for the Grammys that following year. Like, really? Like, come on, that was one of the best albums of all time. Y'all didn't give him nothing. I feel like that might be possible for the Oscars as well. But I'm rooting for Jaafar. I'm rooting for Michael as a film in totality. So hopefully that happens. But it's been a lot of talks, a lot of speculations about Michael too. And Jaafar just did his GQ magazine Middle East interview and photography opt. And first and foremost, the pictures that he took were great. He looks great. He looks healthy. He looks like he's having fun, still doing what he's doing. I'm so excited for everything he's got coming. I want to see that new Will Smith movie that he has probably coming. I believe he's coming at the end of the year or whatever the case may be. Whenever it drops, we're going to go see that. We're going to support Jaafar Jackson. But it's been a lot of talks the past day or so about what Jaafar said about how he would want things to be done in Michael too. And a lot of people are taking his statements out of context. So let's break it down like this. Jaafar Jackson basically said that he would want the story of things. The script is not written yet. Let's put that out there first. The script is not written yet. It's not done. It's still in development, okay? But what Jaafar said was he would want to have it be from Michael's point of view of seeing how he felt with everything happening at that time in that period. Now, it's not saying that it's going to touch on the allegations themselves. It's talking about how that person, Michael Jackson, felt, because we have so much of people and news anchors and media personalities and accusers and all these people, that said these things and did interviews about this and talked about this, but we never got the honest and true perspective from Michael, unfiltered. Now, we got the Barbara Walters interviews, we got the Oprah Winfrey interviews and stuff like that, and little things throughout from the time of the allegations in 93 all the way up until the trial of 2005. And then after that, we never heard or anything pretty much from Michael. He basically became a recluse. But what I'm saying is that Jaafar is saying he would want it to be from the landscape and the lens of Michael and how he felt, not talking about the allegations specifically, but talking about how he felt as a man, as a human, as a person who did all these great things, and how that made him feel. And me personally, I would agree that that's how it should be. We got so much of, we got the Leaving Neverlands, we got the Verdict documentary that just came out this year on Netflix. We got so many. We got the Martin Bashir document. We got so much stuff that doesn't have the raw, unfiltered feelings from Michael Jackson, but we got everything from everybody else who was either not involved, whatever the case may be. Again, you can believe what you want to believe. Me personally, if you look at all the evidence, like I've done said multiple times, and you go through and look at everything, it's no way that you can put that in my mind that was something that he did. But I want to see, how did Michael feel, even though I know a little bit of how he felt. I want to know how he felt about this situation, about how he was trying to do so much great things for kids, underprivileged kids, and people in general. He helped people. Let's take the kids out of the situation. He helped a lot of people. He gave a lot of people jobs. He gave a lot of people opportunities. He gave a lot of people aid when they needed it. He helped impoverished families when they needed it. He helped not even families that just had kids. He helped people, period. And his main thing was he wanted to help kids because him at being a child star, not having a real childhood, and being able to, not go to Disney World, not go to Disneyland, not to be able to climb trees, not to be able to, just do things that he wanted to do as a kid. He didn't start really being able to do what he wanted to do until he was a late teen, early 20s. And then he really wasn't able to really do everything he wanted to do until he was damn near 25. That was when Thriller came out. He's finally got away from the family around 25, 26. So that's what I'm saying is that that's a great way to look at this film, and I'm interested in seeing how that turns out. I'm hoping that they put it in the script like that for us to see the lens of what Michael felt during that time. And personally, if you try to flip the words around and make it seem this, that, and the third, that's your prerogative. But read the interview for yourself. Go watch the little clips that they have, but read the interview for yourself. You will see what Jaafar said, and I totally agree with him. And I feel like, we're living in great times right now as far as film, as far as stories being told, as far as everything. So supporting Michael, supporting Jaafar, supporting the whole entertainment world right now, because we are eating. I'm telling you, eating. And also want to say happy heavenly birthday. This is so weird. Happy heavenly birthday to Hayden Panettiere. I still can't believe that she is gone. It's not even been a week yet, man. It's still eating me up a little bit, but happy heavenly birthday to her, to her family, all the support and everything, man. But that's all we got for today, man. Freestyle Friday, as always. I truly love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, /follow, and make sure you're sharing. Again, sharing, liking these videos truly helps us get into those algorithms. And I promise you, we got more stuff on the way. Again, I'm just doing a lot of re-uploads right now for all of Jackson Mondays and Wacky Wednesdays and Throwback Thursdays. You're getting new videos from me every Tuesday for Trending Topic Tuesday, and new videos for Freestyle Friday. But for now, I'm just going to be doing the re-uploads because I've come to find out that if you upload too much of your stuff onto YouTube at once, they kind of suppress you even more. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just scheduling stuff out. So if you've seen those videos before, watch it again. Watch it again. It ain't nothing wrong with watching it again. I got a lot of good information in all those videos, so make sure you're watching those videos. Make sure you tune in for Trending Topic Tuesdays. Make sure you're tuning in for Freestyle Fridays. Also, my album, Soul of Me, is out right now. Please go stream that. It's still doing well, but I know it can do a lot better. I got more music on the way. I need to do some music videos. Life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Life be lifing, and I'm trying to make sure I give y'all everything that y'all deserve, want, and need. But new music videos coming. But for now, please go stream Soul of Me. Go watch the video, Voice of the City. It's on this channel right now. Also, Make sure you have a great weekend and love yourself. I want you to love yourself. Give yourself some time for yourself. Show yourself some love. Show yourself some grace. And do something this weekend that you always want to do, that you, if you have the time to do it, the money to do it, go pamper yourself. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Because I love you. And I want you to be here for forever and ever and ever. But that's all we got for today. Truly do appreciate y'all. And like I always say, love, peace, prosperity, and we out.